I started using these little incense holders that I made. This one's cute. It has like a little like cigarette holder or like Palo Santo holder. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's better. Can I just hold my candle? I feel like the lighting is so much better. I'm gonna sit on my floor. Yay! There you go. I feel like everything is right in the world again. Okay, so I just want to acknowledge my pretty sweater and my whole ass outfit. This is the combo I didn't know I needed, really. I've been manifesting colorful. I'm always on the hunt for manifestation of pants. Like, I love me. I'm such a pants girl. I love me a good pair of pants. And I got these in Italy, right? Yes. I got them in, was it Florence or Rome? I think it was Florence because I didn't shop in Rome. I got them in Florence at this high-end thrift shop. It wasn't a thrift shop at all. It was like this atelier that had like funky shit, and I was like, ah. The thing is that what I noticed about myself is that if I'm not excited about something, it's not for me. So I found these, I put these on, and all of the ladies on a freaking Tuesday afternoon shopping were like, bellissima, madonna. Everyone was like raving about the fucking pants, and I was like, I don't know. I've been loving corduroy. I love a corduroy pant. These are like jogging corduroys. So you can just like imagine the feeling. I wear these pants so much. Like so much. I would walk in the street with these pants in Italy and people would look at me like, who the fuck is this girl? You should have seen the way what I was wearing in Italy. I was tapping into like millionaire artist. Like, she looks like a bum, but she wears $300 pants. That's my whole aesthetic. My pants are $300, but it looks like they're a garbage bag. Like, that is my whole aesthetic. And that's my biggest flex. No, it's not. My biggest flex is finding peace in moments of chaos. And many other things. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're not going to talk about flexes. Cut that. So, what was I saying about the pants? I was talking about the pants, but see how this space just changed my energy. I was going to talk about things like protecting, how to find peace when your mind is in chaos. And last night I woke up in the middle of the night. This is not, I feel like it needs to be, yes. Thank you. Even better. Green. Yes. I'm unemployed once again. And I understand. I'm elevating. My higher self is coming online. I'm evolving as a human. I'm learning again to trust in God. Because trust isn't built when things are really working out. Like, yeah, it's easy to trust. It's easy to have peace when everything is kind of running smoothly. And it's easy to be calm and happy when everything is good in your life. And I was put in a position where I was like, oh my God, I am finally at a place that I've been working towards. And then rug pulled. But it's part of the plot, so I'm here for it. And God has a plan. And I'm just sitting back and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch my movie play out. I'm gonna be the main character and the witness all in one. And I'm just gonna have a good time doing it. And so, yeah, make the best of it. So, but when I'm evolving and my nervous system when my higher self is evolving and I'm coming into this new version of myself, this happens to everyone right before you like go past the floodgates. You're like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. And your nervous system is like completely distraught because it is experiencing something it's never experienced before. That's what I'm feeling. I'm like, oh my God. I don't like this. I don't like security. I don't like not having a job. I don't like not making money. I don't like doing all this. Why am I here again? And yeah, so my nervous system right now is feeling very anxious because it needs to hold on to this security of like financial. Like I need to know that I'm good. I need to know that I'm making money and that I'm set for my future. Okay. Security is a fucking illusion. Like this is what I'm realizing for myself. The only thing that you can rely on is your own structure. And this is what I'm learning within myself. It was like a lesson that I'm having to learn over and over and over and over again, is that abundance is not just like receiving money. Like feeling secure, like it's like if the only way that I feel secure is that if I'm actually making money, then am I really secure? Because if I'm out of a job now and then I start stressing, and I'm starting to realize that, oh shit, maybe I don't feel as secure as I thought I was. Maybe that's what I have to work with right now. I don't know if that makes sense. Security to me has been the biggest illusion because security is found within myself. I'm the one who regulates. No one or nothing outside of me can make me feel better. And if it does, it's just a little band-aid. I learned this in my relationship. I learned this in my career. I learned this even like I'm always learning this. And every time I come into a deeper part of myself, I'm reminded that I am held by God. And that He has a plan for everyone. And if I stay true to me and I continue to follow from my heart, then baby girl, trust, surrender. And the truth is that when I say the truth is, it's like there's the truth of what I say could be the truth is, but the moment that I say that there's one truth, I'm automatically bringing the truth that whatever I think is the truth is also not true alive, because we live in a paradox. So if there is one truth, there is also another, because there is black, there is white, and there is God. So like there is the yin, there is the yang, and then there is the center, the harmony. So if I say the truth is, last night, let's like confine it, because sometimes I can really get myself eventually. Okay, let me just finish thought. Two nights in a row, I woke up in the middle of the night. Completely, my mind was like in chaos. I was like replaying everything in my head. I was like in total distress. I was thinking about everything and anyone that I could possibly think about. And I was just like, please stop, you know? And I was trying to breathe. Then I would get into a space where I felt calm, and then boom, imagery in my head of like someone's face that I didn't want to see. And it was just like my mind was haunting me. And it was fine. Like, it wasn't like the worst thing. Like, it was just something I was like, okay, experience it, witness it, pass. But it was very challenging. And eventually I did fall asleep. But I think that's the basis of meditation, is that our thoughts aren't just gonna completely disappear. And the truth is that when you enter a state of like stillness, that's actually when all of your thoughts arise. So it does make sense that it happened to me in the middle of the night, because I was the calmest. So I woke up in like this panic of like, and I was starting to begin to feel everything that I needed to feel in that moment, because the darkness is where everything comes to light. And I was just like trying to be patient with myself, but it was really hard. I was trying not to like battle with my mind. But that's what I wanted to say, is that the truth is that it's not always going to be like, I'm at peace. Like, it's like you're dodging bullets, you're getting knocked out, and like the peace is found. Like, okay, can I find the silver lining to the situation? I always like to imagine myself, I'm always in the same space. I'm in like a fetus position, which helps because when I sleep, I go in my fetal position. And I'm lying down on the grass. Protecting my energy. And I'm held by the earth. And I'm breathing. And as I exhale, tree inhales, gives me oxygen. I give it CO2. And we're in this beautiful dance. And eventually I do fall asleep. But I remember telling myself, like, how can I find peace in this moment? Peace, are you anywhere right now? God, can you please just help me get through this night? Day will come, night will pass. And I woke up realizing that, again, I'm always reminded that peace is found anytime. Peace is not a destination. I'm not gonna be peaceful, like, at some point. I'm not like, and now I'm at peace forever. Like, peace is a practice. Same with joy. Joy and peace or happiness or whatever are not a destination. They're found in moments, and they can be accessed at any time. And through this experience right now that is happening for me, I'm seeing, I feel like I thrive when shit hits the fan. Like, I'm really good at, like, when shit hits the fan, I'm like, okay, just like be gentle with yourself. Like, I've gotten good at it. Like, I'm more reluctant is that the word? No, I'm more like susceptible to maybe asking for support and receiving the support that is just given to me. Just kind of like being gentle with myself and asking myself, like, what do I need right now? Is it even okay that I speak about this? Yes. And learning to tap into the space within me that I know is secure within myself. And if I'm feeling these feelings of anxiety, they're kind of happening. They're happening. Everything is merely a happening, and I'm just watching it. That's meditation. And I aspire to be at a place that, whether it's something joyous where I love what I'm watching, and something that maybe I would naturally restrict myself from, like, oh, I don't like this is like chaos, and this is not like, this is scary to me. I want to come into everything with the same energy of like neutrality and just unconditional love, where if things are happening and I'm like, oh my God, I love this is like all in my favor. And also like, I want to play victim right now, but I know, I know better than that. And yeah. Anxiousness is a coping mechanism. Anxiousness is what I've learned to feel as a reaction when I feel out of control. So if I feel like I don't have a grasp on my life, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm like floating right now. I'm like, trust fall. And God's like, am I gonna catch you? And I'm just like, it's like this like leap of faith of like, I just trust fall. And God's like, you can't trust everyone, but you can trust in my plan. But my dad, like intuitive king, he was like, you're entering a new chapter in your life. Like, let this be your new story. Enter, and it is that. Like, I'm entering this like new version of me. And in order to become a new version of you, you need to let your old version of you go. Like embodying this version that I know is coming online. Like really saying bye to all of these things. And when you want to change your life, you have to say goodbye to an old part of it. And that's the hardest thing to do, because we find safety in the parts of ourselves that keep us comfortable. And that stops us from changing. And for me, what was always comfortable was like doing things like for other people, not having control of my life and thinking that I have control of my life. It's hard to explain. Like, what kept me safe was knowing that I can control my life. And I genuinely had like no control. I have no control. Me trying to control my life is thinking that I am God. I'm not God. God is God. I have no control over what God has planned for me. And I'm realizing that my whole life has been a series of me resisting what actually is planned for me. Because I feel like I want to control, but no, I need to do it this way because I need to approve. I need to prove this to these people, and like that's exhausting. And then what creates? What does that create? Judgment, guilt, shame that gets projected outside, because actually I have no control over my life. So I'm sitting around in this space of lack because I subconsciously, deep down, I know that I have no control. And I'm trying to act like I have control and I have no control. the premise of what the experience is teaching me is self-worth. That's what I need to take ownership of. How I view myself, how I talk to myself, how I show up in the world and be the person that I want to be. Be the change that you want to be in the world. And knowing that my intentions are good and that I do lead with my heart, why am I afraid? Why am I still doing dirty work for fucking people who don't see my value? Because I don't see my value. Why am I allowing people to mistreat me? Because I'm allowing it. Because it's allowing me to grow, and it's what I'm asking for. I want to evolve. I want to see my life be the most that it can be. Like last night, I just remembered something. Like, I encountered death. And I got into this space of existentialism of like, oh my God, I'm finite. Like one day I will die. And I think like, because I'm young, I have this like thought of like, I'm gonna live forever. Like, but sometimes I like enter this, and I understand the concept of like death and whatever, but sometimes for me, I feel like, oh, it's so far away. Like, and maybe it is far away. But I think it's a healthy place for me to go inside myself to understand like the finitude of my life and how precious it is. And yes, I will die, but I'm alive right now. And that's the point. And death in my culture is something that's like scary, that we don't talk about. And there's like a lot of fear because we don't have the unknown, because we don't have control of what happens after death, and our minds can't conceptualize what happens. But death is like new. It's I can't come here and like say definitions of what death is. It's like a feel. It's like an experience. There's so many versions of death and rebirth. It's a cycle. But anyways, that wasn't the point. But it was like the feeling of, I'm human, I'm finite, what am I doing with my time? And that feeling does scare me, but I'm choosing to honor it, because that's also the feeling that's going to push me towards doing the things that I've always wanted to do, that I'm afraid of. All the cells in my body, I really truly believe that God put us here to experience, to feel alive, and to feel alive is to feel everything. And here we are as humans trying to resist pain, dissociate from our suffering, neglect the wisdom that comes with these experiences, just because we're afraid. And like living life on a path where it's safe. But to me, that's not living. I want to feel things that my soul has never felt before. Like, we come here to experience life, like the existential beauty and the existential dread of life. I want to feel it all. I want to experience it all. This is the soul. This is the soul's wisdom. And to neglect those aspects of being human is like a big fuck you to God. For me, okay? And if you don't relate to this, then that's fine. But there is a reason that your soul has brought you to watch me and to listen to these things, because this wisdom, I don't know where it came from. it just came. Like, I don't understand how I just know all of these fundamental truths, but I just know this inside my body, inside my cell, inside my heart, that we're just here to experience everything that is. Like, and the proof is that I'm not the only one who believes this. So is it a coincidence that I've also found people who also feel this truth within them? No. And that's really the beauty. And there's such a grounding energy in like death. It humbles you. It makes you feel alive. I'm trying to remember something that I heard about death. I can't remember. It was so profound. But it brings me to in my body. And the feeling of like, I can barely move. I'm just crying. I know I'm releasing something big. Like, thank you. It's like the purge. This has like been the final purge. And the clarity that comes post that. And I'm not at a space where I've had this like, oh my God, this is like the clear step forward of like, I understand what I need to do. I'm not in that space. I'm just being asked right now to sit with myself and do things that come from a place of playfulness and love, and calibrate my nervous system and honor the things that I'm feeling, and feel alive. Because I don't know it yet, but my future self is telling me, girl, everything you're worrying about right now, I feel like crying. Everything you are worried about right now is going to be completely insignificant in like 5 years. Imagine in like 10 years. So imagine you're about to die. All the things that we're choosing to stress about right now, are they going to be worth it? Isn't it the way that we like show up in the world and the experiences that we experience? Like, I don't want to be on my deathbed and wonder like, and think to myself like, fuck, I wasted my life. Like, fuck, I understand now, like, I don't know how to say this. This is like Sakake shit. There are 2 timelines where I die and I'm like, oh my God, I remember why I'm here. And this is why you need to die before you die. Because dying before, in all my deaths, I'm faced with death. And that makes me appreciate life even more. It's like coming out of the darkness retreats. And it's like, oh my God, life is actually so beautiful. And I have so much to be grateful for. And why am I focusing my energy on things that are not going to allow me to grow? Why do I keep insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and expecting yourself and expecting change? And so in this existential thought, I'm like, okay, there's a fear of death. Talk to it. What would death teach me if I genuinely like exit this earth plane? What would I need? What would I learn? And it's that I'm alive. And that actually I'm here to experience joy and bliss and like all of these beautiful things, but also in the same light, pain, agony, heartbreak, and grief. And that is like the duality and the paradox of life. And it's like the growth. And to see the world and to witness different souls and different humans existing, and to see, like, I already see it now, like with my friends, like seeing them evolve in their trajectory and like understanding like how they think and their perspective. This is life. Meeting people. This is why, another reason why like the internet is so beautiful, is because like we have this platform where we can like outsource people and come together and like connect. Remember, we are interconnected. It's like the jeweled web. And on the other side, I imagine myself in a slow release. And I fall into this peaceful state, and then I just exit with no resistance, because I've lived my life and there's like everyone I love around me. And I know that whether they're physical or energetically there, I'm surrounded by pure love, and I can exit with grace. And I've imprinted myself, and I've experienced everything that God intended me to experience. And that's how I want to feel at the end of my life. So that's what happened last night, and that's entering those thoughts and facing that reality creates like this like urgency to live and to do the best you can with what you have. And I'm not saying to like jump the gun on something and like, honestly, whatever the fuck, who the fuck am I? For me, it doesn't look like that. For me, I'm always asked to like find that feeling now. And it doesn't matter where I am, because I've been in the most beautiful places and not even there, because my mind was in turmoil. So if I can find peace within myself in every moment, that is my aliveness. If I can just find a tree or look at one from the outside and just like breathe in life, then that is my now. And accepting that I'm making the best of everything. Because I can't control it. And am I gonna waste my time trying to control something that I have no control over? That's embarrassing for me. Like, no. It's too much. It's too much energy. Too much energy that I can be using to do this, rather than trying to figure out my life one moment at a time, rather than always trying to figure out my 5-year plan or like what I need to do next and all these things. Just like enter the now and ask yourself, what do I need? That's it. Oh. It was lovely talking to you, fairy angels. Happy holidays. And I wish you guys the most beautiful end of year. Love and abundance and prosperity. And I hope this finds you, because I'm praying that if it's meant for you, it will. And I love you so much.